Hey dads, when my baby was born, I wasn't sure how to fit in at first, but spending time taking care of her and getting good advice helped me figure it out. In this program, I'll tell you what babies need from fathers, how to deal with the stress of being a new dad, and why having a healthy relationship is so important during this huge life change. My counselor told me that dads have a built-in parent instinct, just like moms. After the first few weeks of taking care of my baby, I saw what he meant because it started to kick in. Learning how to care for your baby happens naturally as you respond to his cries. Babies cry when they need something, so try to find out what the problem is right away. Is he hungry, sick, or just need to be held? You aren't spoiling him. You are learning how to meet his needs and teaching him that he can count on you to do that. Don't worry, eventually he'll cry less.
There we go, just like new.
Plant a seed. If your baby is breastfeeding, studies show that a father's support, especially in the beginning, makes a big difference in how well it goes. Make sure mom is comfortable for the feeding and burp and change the baby for her. Breastfeeding is the best food for your baby. The longer she breastfeeds, the healthier she'll be. At some point, you may be able to bottle feed your baby. If you do, always hold her during the feeding. Never prop up the bottle and walk away from her. Propping a bottle can cause choking and lead to tooth decay and ear infections. It seems simple, but gazing into your baby's eyes during a feeding can strengthen the bond between you.
Yep, there it goes.
Another big part of being a dad is to protect your child from getting hurt. Always keep one hand on your baby when she's on a higher surface, like a couch or a bed. She could roll over and fall off at any time. Also, he needs to be buckled in a car seat every second that you are driving, even for short trips. Finally, never leave your baby alone with pets, even ones you've had for a long time. You never know what could happen, so it's better to be safe.
Hey, ticklish.
Also, ask anyone who smokes to do it outside and away from your baby. Smoking around your baby can increase the risk of sudden infant death syndrome and other health issues. Finally, when you are with your baby, spend time playing together. It's fun, important for bonding, and it helps your baby learn.
Turn down for what?
I'm Mackenzie, and I know. My friends kept telling me that I didn't need to spend time with my baby until he was much older. But the doctor told me that babies need their fathers just as much as their mothers in the beginning. I don't have to do anything special. Just spending time taking care of them, we've been getting to know each other.
With a serious lack of sleep, I became pretty irritable. After I started to take care of myself and reach out for help, I felt better and started to really enjoy being a dad.
When I found out I was gonna be a dad, I was stressed about freedom, but it just changed and now it's better that way. I feel like I'm happier being a father than having that freedom that I supposedly thought I was gonna have.
To take care of yourself, find healthy ways to recharge and de-stress, like getting enough sleep, eating well, and fitting in some exercise. Also, getting even a little time to visit with friends, play music, or read helps keep your stress level down.
My name is Alvaro, and I know. People always telling me to go to the club, go have fun. My baby won't even tell the difference. But what if I get home, I'm drunk, and my baby's crying, and I'm just laying in my bed? That's not cool.
Now is the time to connect with the people in your life who understand what you're going through, like another dad, your girlfriend, your parents, or faith community. These are your people and are here to help.
Anytime you need me to watch her for a couple of hours, once or twice a week, I most definitely can do that.
Sometimes having a lot of stress can bring on depression. Call your doctor if you have these signs. Feeling unmotivated, worthless, or guilty. Experiencing big changes in your weight or sleep patterns. Abusing drugs and alcohol. Being emotionally or physically hurtful to others. Or having thoughts of suicide. Your doctor or therapist can help you figure out what's going on so you can feel better.
I'm having a hard time, and I need to speak to someone.
There's nothing like the sound of a crying baby, right? Add that to your lack of sleep and the situation can get intense. If you are feeling frustrated and need a break, put the baby in a safe place, like her crib, and take a few minutes in another room until you calm down. Or call a trusted friend to come over and give you a break, as long as they can deal with the crying baby. You can also call a parenting hotline to get ideas on what else you can do. There's no shame in asking for help when you need it. We've all been there.
Yeah, I've tried putting her down. I've tried rocking her. I've tried pretty much everything I can.
Here's a tip. If you feel like you're going to lose it, do something physical like push-ups to calm down. Blowing off steam in a safe way really helps you get your feelings under control. Try it. Whatever you do, stop if you ever feel like you might shake, hit, or harm your baby in any way. Babies have very large heads compared to their weak necks, and even one rough movement can cause brain damage, blindness, or even death. This is called abusive head trauma or shaking baby syndrome, and is a very serious form of child abuse. Unfortunately, it's often men who are responsible for this kind of abuse, so don't ignore this warning.
There's moments where I do have to put her down just because it's like, frustrating enough, but I just take a couple of moments, breathe, and if I'm not there to protect her, then who is, you know?
Plant a seed.
That's what we want. Yeah.
Your baby's brain development is impacted by your loving care, especially in the first years. When you respond to his cries quickly and with love, he learns to trust that you are there for him. Feeling safe and secure lets him focus on growing and learning, which leads to strong thinking skills as he gets older.
I guess you're done now, Langston.
Having a baby really changed the vibe at home. I'm not gonna lie, it was hard on the relationship, but talking openly and making a little time for each other helped a lot. You may be ready for things to get back to normal, but when it comes to intimacy, sex will have to wait. She'll let you know when she's ready. Plus, many doctors say moms need at least 6 weeks to completely heal from a birth. While we are on the subject, even if your girlfriend or wife is breastfeeding, and even if she hasn't started her period yet, she could still get pregnant. Both of you should use birth control to prevent another pregnancy until you're ready for another baby. Here's a tip. Find ways to connect without having sex. Take a walk together, give each other a back rub, or just watch a movie. Try it. You may have heard that a lot of new moms get what's called the baby blues for the first month or so after birth.
Where were you?
That's when her changing hormones and lack of sleep make her feel sad or anxious. This is very common and should get better in a few weeks, especially with your support.
I've been feeling a little down lately.
Why don't you go take a rest?
And the baby?
I'll watch her. Just go take a nap and you'll feel better later.
Okay.
But some mothers have more than just the baby blues. Postpartum depression is a serious medical condition. Suggest that she see her doctor if she is constantly sad or worried, has difficulty sleeping or eating, is unable to take care of herself or the baby, or has thoughts of harming herself or the baby. Call 911 or take her to the ER if she is having hallucinations or you think she will harm herself or the baby. Between therapy, a wellness plan, and in some cases medication, postpartum depression can be treated.
My wife had some complications after the birth, and they did put a little bit of stress on our relationship. We sat down, we openly discussed everything. Just having that general sense of understanding, it's made things a lot easier for both of us.
If you and your baby's mom aren't together anymore, you can still be an involved dad. If you're not listed as a dad on the birth certificate, you can get free legal advice to help you establish paternity. This means filing paperwork that names you as the father.
All right, you guys have fun, okay?
Studies show that children benefit from having 2 involved parents, so make it legal.
There we go. I just want to spend time with her, be with her, and have fun with her, Go do a little tea parties or whatever. Just be the father that a lot of fathers want to be.
Your baby gets something special from you as you play with and take care of him. But remember to take care of yourself too. Stay healthy. Connect with other dads. Learn how to deal with the crying baby and get help if you're feeling depressed. Be supportive and give your baby's mom time to heal from the birth. If you're not together, you are still an important part of your child's life. so establish paternity to make it legal. You are your child's father, and being a positive part of his life helps your baby grow and succeed.